concerning. This is very concerning, y'all. You know. So y'all say Cardi, okay, Cardi it is. Cardi, Cardi, Cardi. You know, yeah. So I've been doing some little digging and stuff. Let me see. Oh, one of my subscribers was telling me to check out the what is this guy name? Oh my god, please, please come to back to mind. He is being accused of all sorts of heinous crimes right now, and he's on the chop block. I know his last name is Walker. I'm just trying to make sure I say his first name correct. Okay. What is it? Callan? Is it Callan? I believe his name is Callan. Hold on. I gotta pull up the my notes, you guys. So give me a second. Hold on. Okay, so I what I'll say is hey Karen, hey everybody. Um I'll say Tasha K not going out without a fight, you know, that's for sure. Do you guys think that Tasha K is being investigated by the feds? I want to know, do y'all think that she's being investigated by the feds because, you know, it was being said that, you know, that the the IRS, the tax people was there in her court proceedings. I'm not really sure if she's being investigated, but that's just something to ponder on. Okay, y'all, my bad. I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. Um, hold on. Why is it not popping up? Okay. So yeah, I was saying about is she being investigated? But anyway, moving along from that alone. So you know what? This case to me is all about Star Marie. I wonder did Star Marie set her up? I mean, did she set Tasha K up to take this fall? Because when Tasha K found out that she knew Star Marie wasn't creditable, she should have came back and withdrew all of her statements and stuff like that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Everybody seem to want to be quarreling, want to holler. But anyway, okay, so like I was saying, this stuff is about, let me see, she has taken a lot of things people have said and ran with it without doing research. She has done it so much, it has caught up with her apps. I agree with you. All I definitely agree with you. And that's what happened, ultimately with Star Marie. That's how this all got started because Star Marie came through with some information that, Tasha believed to be creditable, but then she turned around and find out the information wasn't credible, but then she said she had sympathy for Star Marie. So what was she having sympathy for Star Marie for? And then she had the audacity to say, well, Star Marie didn't have, she had less resources than Cardi B was resourceful. Um, Either way, rather who's resourceful or resourceless shouldn't matter. If you knew the story was fake, she shouldn't have ran with that story. But anyway, moving forward, this was self-inflicted upon Tasha K. And that's just my personal opinion about this whole entire matter. I believe this was self-inflicted. She wanted to cover up Star's story because she knew that she just it's almost like she just didn't want to take the L. She just didn't want to take the L, and that's where it becomes a problem when you don't want to take the L. Yes, it was self-inflicted, and that's pretty much my own interpretation of this entire case. I didn't have to be there to know all of what's going down in terms of this case, but this is definitely just to me, this is definitely self-inflicted upon Tasha K. She really tried to cover up that girl's story, Star story, which, like I said, I truly believe that was the root of the problem. And I do remember Star's story. I remember that because I was like, I felt like even hearing that story, that girl was not creditable. And I felt like Tasha should have did more research in terms of what actually took place when it came to that story. I do feel that way. Them allegations start, she you know, Star was throwing out all sorts of allegations. She was slandering. It was almost like something was wrong with that lady. I thought something was mentally wrong with her before everybody else started saying she was having some mental issues and stuff. I mean, it was just like the details of way she was explaining certain things and her lack of. It was just common sense, that I just didn't believe her. I just didn't believe her story. And then Tasha K found out the girl wasn't even creditable. And that's when Tasha K, to me, she should have gotten in front of that. She should have really got in front of that case and just shut it down and just issued an apology and moved on from there. But see, when your pride is in your way, baby, this is what pride looks like. And that's the issues that, is what's wrong with the world today is too much pride is in the way and people can't accept an L. If you lost, you lost. Some people just have to learn how to take an L when they arise, man. So I guess this is considered the verdict watch right now, because uh, the jury has the case. They are in deliberation. So there could be a verdict before 5 o'clock, depending on how much time that the jury needs to deliberate. If they already have their conclusion based on just really listening to the case all the way through and through and taking the necessary notes that they needed to come to their conclusion, after listening to the closing arguments, um, yeah, I would definitely say, um, the verdict could come as quick as today. Y'all think it's gonna be back today? She is so anxious to get exclusives and not thinking right. And see, and that's the problem. And then it's that, and it's also getting the exclusives is one thing, but then it's another thing when you knowing that these exclusives that you are potentially getting have not been fact checked and could not confirm the information that was given. And see, that's the problem too with a lot of content creators. But see, that's like a lazy cheat route out, because in reality, if you're trying to get an understanding, you cross T's, you dot your I's, you don't leave a stone unturned, you research, you do the work, it's very important that you do the work. um I'm still surprised that Tasha K not in more trouble for getting R. Kelly's prison emails from the XCO who hacked them. Yeah, but I looked into that, and after talking to some legal people, close to R. Kelly's team or whatever, they felt like that really wasn't going to get no big attention like we would have wanted it to. So, that is another issue. Hey, good afternoon, Mara Boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who has been being gestureful, even with my non-consistency, just thinking about me in a way that you guys know what you do. And I don't try to say it all the time because I don't want to, put too much out here, because you got to be mindful of people. But thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do behind the scenes, rather it's getting information to me, asking me for my opinion to break down certain content for clearer understanding, or just to hear from my own personal opinion. Those who have cashed at me, those who have zelled me, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's always appreciated. And so I just want to add that to you guys. I believe the verdict will come back today because Cardi's team proved the first day Tasha was malicious and a habitual liar, and she did it for money and fame. And a lot of people don't want to believe that Cardi B is going to win, and some even went as far as saying because of no celebrity has ever really historically won a claim against someone non-celebrity. And so but I disagree on that, because if the law sees fit that what Tasha did was defamatory, then I do believe that justice can and will be served in this case. Hey, V White. Hey, Teresa Graham. Let me see. Happy afternoon. This R. Kelly's team will rethink this. Okay. you know. So and then there was audio, okay? There was audio that everybody is talking about that came out in the trial last week for the jury to be able to chime in on. And let me tell you that hold on, let me see. Hold on. And that was the conversation between Tasha K and the lovely T. That phone call was leaked, y'all. And when I tell you that phone call was leaked, it was leaked. I mean, it came on with a bang. I ain't gonna lie. If you guys didn't get a chance to hear it, I'll play a snippet of it. I don't want to play too much of it, but I will play a snippet of it for us down here on Pieces of the Puzzle to listen to. Tasha admitted in court she knew it was a lie, and she's never taken down those videos unless Cardi pay her, which is extortion. Yes, buddy. And what's crazy is that Cardi B was actually willing to pay her. Cardi was actually trying to settle with her. But see, greed is a mother. let me tell y'all something about greed. Greed is a mother, because baby, she should have took the settlement, and then that would have been that. But she did not settle it. She wanted to be vindictive. She wanted to be evil, and because of it, now Tasha K has to waddle in it. She looked it so entirely stressed. You guys remember, for some of y'all who followed the R. Kelly's case, after the verdict, Azriel went and did an interview with Gayle King, the interview number 2, and Azriel looked at old lady about to just get ready for casket, and I ain't being funny, okay? Tasha K looked at twice as bad as Azriel last night. Like, you see the stress, this stuff is wearing her down, this stuff is eating up at her. You know, she can say what she won't or say as she will, but I'm gonna keep it real. Tasha K looked at extremely stressed out, you guys. Like, this is tearing her up. She don't know really how this outcome is going to be for her. Yeah, I'm telling you, she looked at like past the granny stage. It was like, next stop wasn't a good shot for Tasha K. I'm not trying to, bash her or anything or be mean or nasty, but I'm just calling it like I see it. She looked at extremely stressful, you guys, last night. I even took a picture of it, and I'll show it to you guys in case some of you guys missed that live from last night. She looked at extremely. I've never seen her look this bad in my life. But this is how she looked at y'all. Let me put this up here for y'all to see. Look at that. I never seen Tasha K look so horrible. Look at this. She looked it like she aged overnight. She looked like she had a mental checkout breakdown. I am so serious, y'all. Like, somebody that loves Tasha K, y'all need to go check on Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? Somebody should go check on Tasha K. I think I'm gonna have to retitle this "Go Check on Tasha K," because I'm telling you, Tasha K is going through it right now. And if she ain't never felt what it felt like to be on the side of karma or a victim, when you are slandering someone and taking advantage of your platform, abusing it and using it over and over and over again to slander an individual. She can feel what it feels like now, because I'm telling you, I don't care what channel I touch, is something about Tasha K. Like, everybody she associated to, minus her new staff that's hanging on, you know what I'm saying? Because they got enough sense to hold on, and get all you can get, and maybe throw her to the wolves like everyone else has, but they ain't yet reached their goal or their accomplishment, so they gotta, kiss ass a little longer. But I'm here to tell you, baby, that lady is feeling what it feels like to have the social media world, um what is it, trending. She's trending, and it ain't the best trending. If it ain't nothing good, I sure wouldn't want nothing bad to be trending. I'm telling you, it's not a good feeling, because you want to get on here, you want to respond, you want to defend yourself, but then it's like, to be honest with y'all, Tasha K is wrong. I don't see how she will be found not I don't see how she will be found innocent when she is completely and clearly guilty. I don't even think it should take a long time for the jury to come back with a verdict that she is innocent or guilty. But anyway, for everybody that's tuning in, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for tuning in, as we just having a cordial conversation about, will Cardi B win or will Tasha K win, and what will this win mean for either sides. In my personal opinion, I think this win for Cardi B means that it can potentially put a stop to those who thinks about cyberbullying, those who think about slandering individuals. And I do believe that this is a starting point to stop channels from building off of negativity, because even if you Google how to grow my channel, I don't care who the commentary person is, the commentator is giving the commentary, they're going to tell you that the quickest way to grow your channel is by slandering and defaming another individual, because it brings in a certain crowd of people, and then they start just basically growing off of the negativity, and then they even start to partake in the negativity and build alliances and things like that. That's not good. So Cardi B, her taking a stance for this, what it means for the win on Cardi's side, in my opinion, is that it will come to a conclusion where people will think twice about trying to start a channel to defame or to start a channel to try to slander anybody. I think this is a great start. What this win means for Tasha K is that she will be able to continue to go on and slander, lie, defame people, knowing that she's even wrong, knowing that it's a lie that she is actually presenting to her viewers, her followers, and her subscribers, when in fact she should be presenting the truth. Because we come to YouTube because we feel that we can't get all the facts up from the mainstream media. So what we do is we come here and we speak for ourselves on our own personal opinions to formulate our own truth, because it seems like you can't get it nowhere else unless you come down here to little old YouTube. Well, anyway, as I said to you guys before, this is the phone call that was played for the jury to listen into, to see about this defamation before it went into the jury's hands. Here we go.
Hey, you got a second? Yeah. Okay.
And this is Tasha K and Lovely T.
Really, really upset. And I think as, somebody that I really care about, I think you should know. And if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. If not, no, we can talk about that earlier. Yeah, I was on the phone with my agency, and they were basically trying to help me do damage control, but the videos are coming up. I'm getting emails. I'm getting messages about me telling Star to flag your video. And what Malibu? No. Can I talk? Can I talk? Yeah. Okay, let me talk. All right. So, as a friend, I let you know, hey, Star is about to get Attorney General or whatever. Right. I didn't want your channel to get flagged. Okay. You text me back. Okay, I'm just gonna, what should I do? I'm gonna pull it down or whatever. I'm gonna send a narrative, let everybody know that. I'm just so upset. Oh my God. I'm gonna send a narrative and let everybody know that she flagged me. All right. Okay. Malibu Dollface starts off a video this morning. I was told by my
So basically, Lovely T is saying that she's going to spin the narrative, on Star Marie. But see, to me, that's where it all comes into play at, because they knew Star was lying. So spinning anything was not the right way of going about it. What they should have did is just came out straight up, flat out, and just said, "Hey, you know what? The girl was lying." And then that should have been that. And then that could have cleared Cardi's name from all this defaming, and then Tasha K going back and forth with her, trying to make this Star story stick, when the Star story was never to stick, because it was all a lie from the start. So again, this is self-inflicted. This is Tasha. She took it too far. She went above and beyond. She makes tons of thousands of dollars off of slandering her. That was a check guaranteed every time she spoke of that lady's name, and got Cardi B slandered out there like that. Like I said, she talked about her having herpes, her kissing her daughter, her potentially passing it down. So, it was just like, And then here they are conjuring up the story, even though Lovely T was separating herself and distancing herself and trying to, get away from it and say, hey, you brought this story to me. I ain't brought this story to you, so on and so forth. Then I understand that. You know what I'm saying? She trying to separate herself. Then it goes to show that she really didn't play a part in this, and she's throwing Tasha K under the bus. So, this drama and this stuff behind these bloggers go back, uh, and like I said, everybody is digging in on Tasha K right now. She has fallen out even with her proteges, her mentees that she's mentored. She's just getting it from everywhere right now. She even got an individual who's reporting on the story who don't even like her, uh, and they've made uh you know shots, they thrown shots at each other. Tasha K has made accusations that he, is was searching around her house and asking questions about her daughter. She was making assumptions or allegations that, one of the individuals who is reporting on her case right now between her and Cardi B, that he was asking and inquiring about her daughter, when he was she called him a stalker. So there's so much stuff of levels of people covering this case that don't like Tasha K. And so you're not gonna get Tasha K support from those on the ground, because they got history with Tasha K. They got bad blood with Tasha K. And baby, that's a cold way to have your story told by people that don't even like you. So anyway, hey Medina X, hey Cool BJ. Let me see. Looks like Cardi B for the win. That's what it's looking like as well from everything that I'm hearing. Out here. Good for her. She's getting what she deserves. This should make her think how you treat people. Exactly. This is pretty much a lesson learned. This is God has his way of getting our attention. He'll give it to you and he'll take it away as well. So, anytime that you are praising a man or things more than you praising the man himself above, he's a jealous God. And we knowing him being jealous, hey, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, yes, they had a big fallout over this because T.I. Uh, did a video that she didn't believe Star, and there's another video on YouTube of Lovely T confronting her, and I wish they had used as well. Yeah, because that's, I believe, some of what I'm playing right now. It's sad that it had to come down to this for them to speak up. Right is right and wrong is wrong. These people knew she was a liar and they went along with it until it came to this. Exactly. And baby, this is one of them days. What's done in the dark comes to the light.
I watch no more videos, but I woke up this morning. I was like, oh, let me see what he's talking about because I'm a subscriber of his. I didn't even, and then when I listened to the video, he started off, I talked to Lovely T. And he was speaking on behalf of you because you gave him information, and that was what was in the text message. So which makes me think if you reached out to him to tell him to put the word out, why is the whole video trashing me?
No, Tasha. Let me explain. Hold on, are you ready to go? Hold on. No. When I had talked to you yesterday, I said I'm going to go ahead and get, the word out because he already told me he was making a video. I had no idea what his video was about. I had no idea how he was going to spin it. I don't have nothing to do with that. I never talked to him on the phone. The only conversation we've ever had is in the DM. That's it. I can show you the entire DM conversation.
Because you sent me a screenshot. I'm looking at what I'm reading. Like, I'm not crazy. I don't just make shit up in my head.
Right.
So just put yourself in my shoes, okay? You warned me, hey girl, this girl is gonna flag your video, or she's getting, an attorney. I say, okay, well, let me take it down before she hits my channel. Okay. Now, of course, you want people to know where the video is because everybody's looking for it because it was a viral ass video. Now, all of a sudden, Malibu Dollface, one of the, he's a pretty big following. He makes a video saying, I just talked to Tasha And this is what Tasha said. He got the information from me because he specifically said in that video, I don't even follow this story. So I talked to Lovely T, and he's trashing you off of some information that I gave him. Now, which makes me think, or would make you think, like, hey, well, if she told him that message, how come she didn't know that he was going to trash me the entire video?
No, I see what you're saying. I see where it's coming from on your end, but I honestly didn't. Like, I mean, I just feel like this whole situation has me praying. And I feel like me and you have a close up. I don't have a relationship with him. I don't.
Well, if you don't have a relationship with him, why give him information about a story and then let him run with that narrative like I'm the National Enquirer, and you know, and everybody's thinking that I put out fake news, but I got the story from you. You knew I was going to do the interview. You had information from Cardi before everybody and let me drop the video. You didn't tell me what was in there. So they put us against each other because you wanted to wait till my video dropped, which I'm okay with everybody being upset with me about dropping or exposing people because that's my job. But the way this is looking like I intentionally had Star flag your video, and that's the reason why.
No, it wasn't. And if I need somebody to attract me, I will come out and say that. That was never my intention. This is how I looked at it.
So let me pause this. So T gave Tasha the video. Tasha dropped the video, and then Tasha video gets flagged. So I'm confused, y'all. Y'all that knows and been following this case from day one, help me out now. What am I missing in terms of this piece of this puzzle? What's missing here? Somebody put it in the chat if you have the answer to this conversation that took place between T and Tasha K. And hello to Miss Cassandra for coming in, and thank you everybody that is tuned in to this live as we are on the verdict watch waiting to hear if Cardi B will be the winner or will Tasha K come out the winner. Who's going to win this case between Tasha K and Cardi B in the defamation?
Let me explain to you how I looked at it.
So, sister, I'm so glad you said that. I swear, that's the first thing that came to my mind. That was to take down Tasha K. I think that was a setup to take Tasha K down because they must have knew Tasha K was going to go all in. Lie or no lie. And now she's paying for it. I totally agree. I believe they baited her, sent Star Marie over there to get her to lie up on that girl like that, drop a fake story. She knew the story was fake, like Lovely T said. Well, now she's saying that she knew the story was fake. Tasha K allegedly Lovely T spoke to Cardi B. Who talked to Cardi B? Was it Lovely T or was it Tasha K? Because I thought Tasha never spoke to Cardi. If y'all know the answer to that, help a sister out. You know what I'm saying? This case is coming to an end. It's in the jury's hand. So anything moving forward is about to be over. This is the last of it, but help a sister out. Who spoke to Cardi B and who knew what was going on? Let me go back a couple of steps.
From you knew I was going to do the interview. You had information from Cardi before everybody and let me drop the video.
Pause. So Lovely T knew everything before Tasha K dropped the video. Once Tasha K dropped the video got flagged. Okay? Sounds like it was a bait. Tasha bit the bait. Lovely T wanted Tasha out of it because Tasha was going all the way up. And whatever they issues were, their altercation, and this is my own assumption without having all the 100% facts, just based off of what I have right here, right now. Okay. It sounds like Lovely T baited her. She fell for it. And now we're here because Tasha K went all the way with it, knowing it was, once she did discover after this conversation that it was a lie, then at that moment, she should have came back and retract that video with a new video stating the information she had given for Star was unfounded and could not be verified, and because of it, something of that effect, and she did not do that. Lovely T spoke with Cardi. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yep. We figured it out. Right on, Brenda. Yes. So she spoke to Cardi. She knew more, like Tasha K said, you spoke to Cardi. You knew more of the story before it dropped, and you said nothing. So it kind of put Tasha in limbo, but then at the same time, Tasha could have gotten out of this by just clarifying it all.
Tell me what was in there. So they put us against each other because you wanted to wait till my video dropped, which I'm okay with everybody being upset with me about dropping or exposing people because that's my job. But the way this is looking like I intentionally had Star flag your video, and that's the reason why.
Let me pause. I got to go back a couple of notches because now the more I hear, Lovely T video was flagged.
It happened that way.
Let me explain to you how I looked at it. I said that to him. I never said he told me anything. I knew he was getting ready to make a video because he said he wanted to cover the topic as well. And so I was already telling you that I want to make sure it gets out so people know that it's on my website because I didn't want to touch this topic anymore, Tasha. I am emotionally drained from this topic. So I looked at it like, okay, let me tell him that, that she got my video flagged so he can tell people to go to the website. That was my intention only. I never brought up your name. I never said Tasha said this. No, I spun it as if Star Marie did that. I never did that, Tasha.
You know what's really bothering me is that I know that you want to spin the narrative and stuff, but it's like you made a whole video trashing her off of the information that Cardi's people gave to you, right? This is what I'm coming to.
That wasn't Cardi's people, Tasha.
But hold on. Let me tell you.
So T did a video on Star Marie trashing Star. Let me just make sure I'm putting these pieces together correctly. Am I right, y'all? Put a 1 in the chat if that's correct. Put a 2 in the chat if that's incorrect.
Video trashing her off of the information that Cardi's people gave to you, right? This is what I'm coming to.
That wasn't Cardi's people, Tasha.
But hold on. Let me talk.
Okay, so now I'm getting somewhere here. That's what's up. Thank you guys for helping add some pieces to this puzzle so I can get a better understanding of completion of my own. Okay, outside of everybody else's opinion, I like to have my own. Now we're getting somewhere. So, Lovely T spoke to Cardi B. Upon speaking to Cardi B must have gave Lovely T tons of information about Star Marie. She dropped that video of slandering of Star Marie based on the information she got from Cardi B and along with other people, sounds like from this conversation, to collaborate or corroborate Cardi B's claims against Star Marie. And then it gets where now it's drama because you got Cardi B feeding information to Lovely T of her facts about Star, and then you got Tasha K dropping information about Cardi B from information she gotten from who? Lovely T? No video on Cardi. What? Oh, baby. Wait, Cardi asked Lovely T not to share the information because the girl is a liar and Lovely T took hers down. No video on Cardi. What? Oh, you know what? This is what I'm gonna have to do. I need help. Somebody, if y'all ain't too afraid, you ain't gotta come on camera, but come in here and bring some education over here and some pieces to the puzzle for a better understanding for your host over here. Okay, so there's the link. Like I said, you don't have to come on camera. When you first click the link, it's going to tell you to accept the camera and the audio, which you accepted, and then you can always click the camera to go off the camera, and then you'll be on here with the black screen, or if you have a If you have a photo, your photo will be there, and then your audio. Okay. So the first step is accept the camera, allow the camera and the audio, and then once you accepted it, then you can go off the camera to come on. So anybody wants to come in, help me understand a little bit better, because I mean I know the finales of what's happening, but I want to really get a clearer understanding. Even though, like I said, I followed it, when I saw the beef between Lovely T and Tasha K, I was kind of unclear as to what was really happening. So I really didn't understand, and I didn't follow their beef. I mainly was just following what Tasha K was doing to Cardi B. But I see now is more to it. But anyway, let me continue to listen to this and see what more I can scavenge from it. Okay, hold on. We got my girl coming in. So let's get some information from a girl, Brenda. Hey, Brenda, come on in. Come on in. Are you there? Let me see. Okay, we got Brenda in here. She's coming to enlighten me. Enlighten me, love. Go for it. Make sure your mic is unmuted. Unmute your mic. Tasha K got her karma. A lot of people is calling this karma. I know she's done a lot of stuff to folks now. I'm not saying she's innocent, but device not. Oh yeah, connect your audio and your just make sure you accept it all, and you just did good with your camera, but make sure your audio is accepted. I'm gonna add you back. Let me see. Unmute your mic. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Hey Brenda, girl, welcome to Pieces of the Puzzle. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, how are
Help
you?
a sister out, girl. Help a sister out now. I'm good. Come on, take over the show and help us understand over here at Pieces of the Puzzle what's going on with this audio.
Okay. Now, what you had stated before, prior to, yes, Lovely T had gave information to Tasha K regarding the Star about Cardi B, the Star Marie information. Lovely T had told Tasha K about it. Tasha K, they knew it was a lie, but Tasha K ran with it anyway. And then come to find out, yes, Cardi B did know of Star Marie, but the things Star Marie were saying were untrue. So then Cardi B, when Lovely T put hers out there, Cardi B seen it. She got in touch with Lovely T. They spoke on it. Lovely T brought it down. Tasha K, then that guy got involved because Lovely T was trying to have him spin it as if it was a lie, and then without confronting Tasha K first. So Tasha K had already put it out there and she wanted to run with it. So she got mad at Lovely T because Lovely T then come to her and they try to spin it a different way. Lovely T said, no, I'm done with it. Let's get out of this because this girl Star Maria is kind of crazy and we don't want that, anything happen. I want that to fall back on me. And then Tasha K got mad. So when Tasha K got mad, her and Lovely T separated. So they had so Tasha K got mad at Lovely T. So she went ahead and started running with the story that Star Marie had said that was true, and try to say she said it and it was that she put it out there, and then like how Lovely T was involved. So and then in the end, Lovely T and Cardi B became friends or per se or associates, and Tasha K got mad at that as well, and she her and then stayed with the story. And so that's how their relationship fell out. So everything you were saying, you were on it. Everything you were saying, you was on it. Lovely T told Tasha K, let's take it down. But Tasha refused. And Tasha got on her feelings. And this is what happened.
Tasha should have took it down. When Lovely took hers down, she should have took it down, and we would not be here today. Wow.
Exactly. That's all it is. And then and Tasha kept running with the story because she thought at one point Cardi B had said she had a cold sore, but she did not. So that's why she started calling her cold sore B. Come on, they went from she started explaining the herpes of the mouth, not of the genitals. So she tried to switch it to still work in her favor, but she still messed up. She should have just took it down and just took an L. I mean, and like that's what Lovely T told her. Let's take it down. Let's don't do this. I'm out of it.
Right.
So
Ooh.
yes, ma'am. So you are on it from your little bit of what you were saying.
Mhm.
You were on it. You were
Thank
so correct.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I love
Oh,
it. I appreciate it.
yes,
So thank
yes,
you
ma'am. Nope.
because like I said, I just really wanted to get that clarified. I appreciate you coming on and doing that for us over here at Pieces of the Puzzle. You just brought some pieces. Thank you, Branson.
You're much welcome. Have a
Yes.
great day.
You as well. Come
Okay.
anytime, love. God bless.
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye bye. Yes, thank you, Brenda. Shout out to Brenda, part of the puzzle. She just brought some pieces. Sounds like I was in the right direction and piecing it together. And with her bringing her piece, we were able to put that part together. So thank you and shout out again. So yes, you guys. Now, again, this is the verdict weight. This is starting to make more sense now. But again, this is what the jury was able to hear. This is what this is what the jury was able to hear. And so now they're coming to a conclusion. And now, even before putting that piece of the puzzle together, just hearing everything that I heard prior to Brenda coming on and confirming it all and piecing it together for us, I still would have said Tasha was in the wrong. I believe I was going in that direction. I really just didn't want to, not give my personal opinion. My opinion does not reflect the facts of the matter of the case of what's actually taking place in Georgia right now between Tasha K and Cardi B. My opinions is just my opinions, but the facts are the facts, and hopefully we'll have some resolution as to who's going to win this case. Again, I would like to know, I had a question for you guys. Let me see. Let me get this question out. Okay, I will definitely do that. Let me, here's a question for you guys. Now, where did my question go? All right, my question to you guys is simple. Have you ever had any lies spread about you? And if so, if you don't mind, put an answer in the chat. Yes, she definitely all the way in the wrong. I mean, I see it, and I'm the type of person, like I said, right is right, wrong is wrong. And I'm coming in the end, and me seeing what I see, if it's lining up with all the information that's out there, all the facts, then what I feel is real. Especially when two or more are saying the same thing that don't know each other. And I think we got enough of us in the chat to say, yeah, we're on to something. Now, let me see. Everybody that's just coming and joining in the live, if you don't mind, please take a second to just hit the like button. It's all appreciated over here. We'd like to do the likes. Kind of like the YouTube bloggers we were supporting, but then we saw dirty tactics, exactly, and backed off. And he kept going, laugh out loud. And that's the content she kept going with. A Lovely T does receipts, right? And that's very important. And I'm all about receipts as well. It's one thing, to get on here and say things and to try to get ahead. You slander in a way where you have to lie. That's cheating. So you was never going to win because you had to lie and cheat your way up. So this is I'm excited to see this case and the end of this case. So is who are you guys going for? Like, are you guys do you guys think Tasha K is going to win? I'm not trying to be biased in this. Like I said, I'm just for right is right and wrong is wrong. And Tasha K, from what I'm gathering, I'm going to tell you you're wrong. You ran with information that you knew was not accurate. You didn't get your facts on it. You were deceived, and people really had it out for you. People will do that to you if you give them a chance. And all they needed was one. They been, affiliated and associated to Tasha K. So my theory and opinion and analysis of what I'm just discovered, I do believe Tasha K was sought out to drop a fake story, and maybe they was trying to prove a point that Tasha K runs with fake stories, you know, and they proved their point. And if they didn't prove it back then, and people was going after them for going after Tasha because they felt that Tasha was in the right and everything that Tasha was presenting was accurate, then what I'll say to that is they're wrong. So, yeah, like I said, my thoughts on the win is going to benefit those who have been victimized, those who have been a victim of slandering, bullying, doxing, you know. Those videos, people be out here doxing. I believe Cardi is going to win, you guys. I'm going to be honest with y'all. You know, I always keep it real. I say what I mean what I say. You know, yes, I'm a Cardi B's fan. There's things that Cardi's has done. I will call it out and tell you she wrong for it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know what I'm saying? But we're not here about those issues. We are here regarding Tasha K's matter with Cardi B, and what this outcome is going to look like. Cardi B is going to win. Y'all, Cardi B, you know, shout out to Cardi. Cardi, you about to make history, girl, again. You know, she's always trend setting, and she's always, you know, this is gonna be interesting. I'm going for Cardi, y'all. I'm casting my vote right now. I cast my vote that uh Cardi is going to win. I cast my vote. I cast my vote. It's Cardi's going to win, y'all. Okay. I think Cardi is on top of it. Cardi wins. Brenda says Cardi. Everybody say Cardi. Looks like Cardi for the win, y'all. So we sit, we wait. You know, I heard that the jury has asked the question. I don't know what the question is because I'm not there reporting this story. But you know, there are people out there that is reporting on the story, and you know, but there's a jury question that has been asked. You know, Cardi's on top. I said I cast my vote, y'all. Cardi B with the win. I'm putting my vote in right now. Cardi B with the win. Let's see. Let's see. So, is after this case is said and done, is there going to be more charges brought up against Tasha K? You don't think she gonna be there's gonna be some perjury charges? The jury wanted to know if the herpes test was real. Oh, and the judge said the test was real. So what does that mean? Because the test came back what? What was the results of the test, sis? The jury wanted to know. Okay, so now we have the question. So now the jury wanted to know, was the test real? So now that's interesting. That's interesting because then that means they're questioning the authenticity if she was able to get it what written off or something. I mean, what are they insinuating here? Oh, what's about to happen? Is Tasha K about to win? Is Tasha K about to win? I just want to know what are your thoughts? Is with the jury asking, is the herpes test real? Okay, it was presented into evidence, into court records, and so now they want to know if it's real. I agree with you, Gemini Don. I agree with you on this one. So wait a minute. So you trying to tell me the jury may believe she actually got herpes? I mean, what are they insinuating? It's Cardi B for me. What are they insinuating? The plot thickens. If it turns out the herpes that was test was real, Oh, yes. Thank you, Karen, for saying that, because that right there is what I have been saying, y'all. Okay? Definitely, definitely I see something, y'all, when it comes to the win for Cardi. And that's what that's exactly what I was saying. So Cardi don't have no herpes. I feel Tasha K was wrong for her actions. Now, no one will accept lies that can affect their reputation. Cardi asks you not to report this topic or speak bad on her, and Tasha K is still not listening. Absolutely. Honey, I agree. Tasha did this to herself. So she self-inflicted this. Now she's facing the music. I don't know if it's Tasha K is going to win. I don't know if Cardi's going to win. All I know is if Tasha K wins, this right here is going to be not good for content creators, because then that means that they can lie, slander, and make up defamatory things about others, whether you are a content creator yourself, whether you are a celebrity. Then that gives them the leeway to continue on with this slander to your way to the top behavior. This Tasha K your way up is what I call it. Okay, so that's not good. Now Cardi B wins, then then this stops people from, making up lies, defaming, bullying, harassing on social media, and slandering, to this capacity like this. It's gotten to the federal courts from Cardi. Others, they take it to the streets. Others, they take matters into their own hands. And then, ultimately, something bad happens. It's never anything good coming out of doing something bad. Karma for Tasha K. Unless they're saying Cardi B lied about not having herpes. If that's the case, maybe that's why Tasha K seems unbothered. Just a guess on my point. Tasha did this to herself, but this latest news, yeah, you're right, Gemini. I can see it being that they're trying to make it appear that Cardi lied and maybe she really does have herpes and she's falsified the documents and they wanted to make sure the documents was accurate. Yeah, it could go both ways, so absolutely I see it from that way as well. All the tests she took was under a different name. Cardi she did for privacy. She stated that she did it for privacy reasons, and that's probably why they're questioning it. Because if she had tests done in various names because of her alias status, which I get and I understand totally, but then the problem becomes that you're going to the doctor under alias names, getting these tests done, and then these results are being put in aliases names, which is a problem because any test she takes, she should be able to use her name regardless to safety and all of that. Her HIPAA law alone protects her information from being passed around into people like our hands. That's what the law are in place for the Privacy Acts for the patients, is to protect them from people getting a hold over their medical information, regardless to her using her name or a false name. She should be able to use her name so her records can follow her. She is protected under that Privacy Act. So, I mean, that's her reasons. Then that might be an issue for anybody that's in medical like myself and would know, hey, we got HIPAA, we have laws that are put in place to protect our us as patients, and us as nurses. We have the rights to protect our patients. We cannot share any of your medical information with anyone other than medical inside of the facility that you work at. So I'm just saying that might be problematic now. I'm hearing a little bit more. The question was asked just to be sure the test that was presented was a real test, not a fake test. Her name wasn't on it for confidential reasons. Yeah, even if her name wasn't on it, her name should have had to been on it because it is her document. And even in this court case, that information could be filed sealed due to the fact of the HIPAA law and only can be used for trial purposes and for jury deliberation, and not to be copied or anything like that, okay, or duplicated. That's what I would think, but I'm just saying. So that was a good question and a good catch from the jury. So that means that they are in the deliberation room and they are really combing through the information and the evidence in this case to come back with a fair and just verdict. Okay. Hello, everyone. Hey, Be Pretty. Maybe they're rethinking of a false negative similar to the doctor in the R. Kelly trial. A cold sore is a farm. I'm just saying. Right, right. I mean, that's a great thought, and it's appreciated over here. Definitely. Thank you, Be Pretty. I can see Cardi B doing that to protect herself since she's a celebrity, etc. Yeah, but again, you protecting yourself, and even whatever doctor you go to or hospital you go to, you still got to give your information though. Even if you are protecting yourself, they know the protocols are already in place for medical to know how to protect a celebrity and any patient that comes in any facility. That's just that's just a protocol that's put in place. Can Cardi sue YouTube if Tasha K wins? Does YouTube even care about a blogger? YouTube care about anything that's gonna make them some revenue. You know, YouTube is gonna be focusing on the revenue. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts. Cool. HIPAA. So true. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the HIPAA. We have laws that are put in place for every patient that come in. We are not to discuss anybody's medical history or record with anyone without consent, and it's protocols. You have to file. You have to give an authorization to release that sensitive information, and Cardi would have to be the one to authorize any of that information to be released. So I don't know why she would have to feel the need to go in a fake name for medical reasons. That's not good. I'm just saying, from a nurse perspective, looking on the outside looking in, it's not necessary when we already have protocols put in place. Regardless if you're a celebrity or not, you're protected once you come into our medical facilities, and we want to make sure that nobody is threatening to harm you, and that you're not pressured. And it's just so many questions that are asked when you come into medical. So I don't get why she would have to lie. I get everybody would want to justify, well, oh, she's a celebrity and she's protecting herself. She's protected naturally once she walks in those doors. Nobody's going to know who she is unless she just they can see who she is, very visible. But hey, yes, that's just what it is. So anyway, y'all, that was my time. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm definitely gonna come back once we get the verdict. And I know some of us at Pieces of the Puzzle would like for me to come on live so we can be able to have these discussions. I will definitely come back on. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Let's see if Cardi B for the win. I love you guys. God bless each and every one of y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day, and I will see y'all on the next one. That's my time. I'm your host with the most. Moves you can use. Pieces.